Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading. In this video, I'm going to go through my, what I look for every morning before I take trades. Basically going through my thought process in real time, live, while the market is moving, so that you guys could get a better feel for what's going on here between the ears. Trading is just, there's so much experience needed. Now, if you're a new trader, watching these videos and, getting into the mind of traders and what they're looking for, what they're doing, their thought process, and what they're looking for before they take a trade is so important. So I'm going to be trying to make more of these live type of, analysis videos for you. And hopefully maybe, getting some trades also in there live will be helpful. These are all things that I'm going to be doing on the channel more moving forward when I am home at my home office. Now, I own and run another business as well. So I have multiple businesses to run. Trading for me is part-time, even though I'm doing it every single day, spending so many hours and hours in the markets, on the charts. I just absolutely love it. And I'm putting real money on the line. You are watching a YouTuber that is actually putting money where his mouth is. So a lot of people do not do that. I am trading every day. This is my hard-earned money on the line. And you guys can see what I do here as I do post every day. So that being said, take a look at this video of me going through everything live.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to go over some live market analysis right now so you can see what I'm looking at, what I'm doing, and basically going through my areas of interest, okay? So right here, you guys can see I'm up $112.50. It's 7:24 a.m. You can see that down here, Eastern Standard Time. So we come into the market, and I'm just going to pull this back from a little bit of a longer time frame. You can see we're in a clear downtrend since Friday. Price started to top out last week. We saw very tight consolidation. This is the ES. This is the S&P 500 futures. It is the S&P 500 market. It follows it. This is what I use to do a lot of my charting for the SPY. So seeing this downtrend, this is something where I would not want to get long the ES until we see a break of this level. Now, I'm going to make this red because this is acting as resistance. That's the way I do all my colors. And down here at the bottom end of my channel would be green. So if we reject it off of this level, we can break, 4,500 right now. We could break 4,493 eventually. We could go as low as the Globex low, which was 44.8550 overnight during the just about the European Open at 3 a.m. But since 3 a.m., the market has been trying to climb higher into this area of resistance. So what I do is I pull this up on my 1-minute chart. This is where I take my trades. So what I want to do is I want to set you alerts. We have a clear level here at 4503 that I want to see broken first, and then the trend line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set an alert here at or above. Perfect. Now I have an alert if price goes over here. I want to set an alert below the 4,500 key level for many reasons, but it held up at another point, a day or two ago, and it is a psychological level here. You could see there's a lot of business that takes place at this level. So I set my two alerts. One if it goes under 4,500, one if it goes over 4,503, and then I want to see it break this descending trend line. That's when I will consider taking a couple of scalp trades, either to the downside or to the upside. So that's what I go through, before I take a trade. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. I'm working on my next trade. The only thing is trading pre-market like this, which the futures, there really is no pre-market, but it's pre-market for our US equities. So you have the European market, which is right here. It opens at 3 a.m. You can see the volume pour in. You have the Asian markets overnight. They were down. So that's why you could see here, the futures were down here. And then what we like to do is we like to rebound the futures with the US market and the US traders. We usually buy the dip. We bought the dip, and now we're consolidating. I'm basically watching paint dry right here. We've been consolidating right around this area, since, let's see here, since we made this impulsive move up at about 5:15 in the morning. We saw this rip up higher. So this probably caught people here. Oh, we're going to break out. It never happened. And now we've been consolidating. This is an area you can get chopped up in, blah, blah, blah. But I want to see levels break. And then I'll consider getting involved in a trade. So we look here, you can see we're up 112.50. Just kind of playing around and waiting, taking some small scalps. Pre-market movers, not that impressive. We'll look at the top one. Got over VWAP, then I would look to see what the news is. Whatever, not the biggest catalyst at all. Not interested at all. Doesn't have enough volume. The float's a little high. This one right here has a low float. This is something I would be more interested in. Nothing really here either, and these are looking pretty weak. So the pre-market gappers are weak also. This is the stuff that I'm looking at. Our market, anything moving? Well, I think Lulu was putting in some gains. Take a look at this. 380 to 435. You gotta love it. So that is good for a lot of retail. You'll see a lot of other consumer retail type of stocks go up also because of this move. So that's good to see. And, we sit and we wait. And then also, I recommend coming in and joining our Discord. It's a great group. I post every morning our daily levels. These are the levels that I trade off of. These are important levels. I post every morning. And then the preview. You can't forget about the pre-market daily preview. What is going on? What data to look for today that can move markets, earnings, and the pre-market gappers, as well as some other interesting type of economic news and data. Everything that you need to know is on the Discord. And there also is our general discussion area where everybody goes in, feeds information, bounces some things off of one another. It's a really good way to trade. I highly recommend. Trading in a community is literally a game changer.
So I hope that you all enjoyed that, really quick brush over of the market, what I was looking for, how I got, a couple of trades this morning, just trading the overall trend. Remember, guys, the trend is your friend. That is a real, true quote. You want to be trading with the overall market. Whether you're trading equities, futures like I am, options, it doesn't matter. Trade with whatever trend on a longer time frame that is currently happening. Go into your 1 minute and take your trades off of the smaller time frame. That's what works for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to be doing more of these, live analysis type of videos in the morning as I can. So hit the thumbs up, and I will see you guys back on the next one. Take care, everyone.